Hello, everyone. So, are you also of the opinion that Vastu is a religious belief system? If yes, explore that with me today. I am architect, Vastu coach, Pranikila astrologer Shini Arora from Vastu and Space Wellness Center, and today I'm here to bust some myths regarding Vastu as a religious tool. So, what is actually Vastu, and how is it connected with religion? So, Vastu is a very ancient science which has been practiced in India for many centuries now, and in those ancient times there were very few educated people, and it was difficult for them to deliver this information regarding Vastu to every layman in the society. And the only way to conduct a society in a holistic manner, in a disciplined and orderly system, religion was the only approach in those times. Whether it was cultural, whether it was social system, whether it was personal well-being at mental, emotional, spiritual level, everything was conducted through religion. Even the lifestyles, the rituals, the fasting, certain foods, they all rotated around, moved around a religion or a system. And similarly, when Vastu was established, it was difficult for them to explain to people about the science of architecture as per principles of five elements of nature at that time. So religion was an easier way to introduce this to people, and hence Vastu Purusha Mandala, or a grid pattern or a chart, was introduced as an instrument to practice Vastu for a layman. And each direction, as Vastu is all about directions and elemental energies, so each direction was associated with a certain deity or a goddess or god in the chart, depending upon the energy and intention of that particular god or goddess. For example, when we talk about goddess Saraswati, we talk about it is associated with the energy of talents, wisdom, skill, and knowledge. And when we talk about Lord Kuber, we talk about wealth, we talk about prosperity, abundance. When we talk about Yamraj, we talk about death, or stagnant situations in life. So there is, every deity is associated with certain intention and energy enhancement in that particular direction. And similarly in Vastu, we balance those five elements of nature based on the directional energies. And hence we exchange those energies with the environment and balance our energies in return. So it was easier for them to introduce those deities in the Vastu chart, so people could easily understand the energy associated with that particular direction, and hence apply them in their spatial arrangements. For example, we take the example of Lord Surya. Lord Surya is associated with direction east in Vastu chart, because east is the direction of rising sun, and rising sun has a lot of positive UV radiations and healthy rays, which help us replenish ourselves, rejuvenate ourselves with positivity, beneficial vitamin D, and also vitality and healthy rays, and kill a lot of harmful bacteria. So similarly, every direction is associated with certain deity or goddess or god that helps rejuvenate the energies of that particular element. And so that is the criteria based off on Vastu being associated with religion. Not necessarily Vastu is about religion. I hope this helps understand the relation between Vastu and religion. And a lot of modern times, Vastu is being practiced all over world, and I have clients from US, Canada, all over India. And not necessarily we follow any religious ideology behind it. It is all about balancing the five elements of nature within you through that space alignment. Thank you for joining, and stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you, everyone.